Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Renu Sharma. So today I'm going to talk about 3 on-demand professions with their pay scale along with how you can improve your credentials with certifications over here. So the 3 professions I'm going to talk about is registered nurse. That's a regulated profession here. And the second one is teachers, is again a regulated. You have to do a few certifications to get into a role of a formal teacher in Canada. And the third would be administrative or the customer care. Now, bit of the part in administrative job is really required a certification, so you can bag good jobs with good pay package. Customer support is relatively not a regulated profession here, and you can actually do it without any certification. Now let's dive into our first role, that's registered nurse. Okay, so now let's talk about our first profession, that is registered nurse. Now, if you are working as a registered nurse back in your home country, you cannot work here as a registered nurse since it's a regulated profession. First and foremost, you need to evaluate your qualification through NNAS. That's a body going to evaluate your degree and diploma, whatsoever you have done. Like if you have done BSc nursing, from PGI, that's what I can relate since I'm from Chandigarh. You have to send this to NNAS, and then thereafter there would be a communication between the university or the college to NNAS. You're nowhere in the picture. And then you can come down over here in Canada, and then you have to reevaluate your qualification again through CNO. That's another body going to reevaluate your degree and diploma and your qualifications and credentials. After that, you have to appear for an exam, that is OSCE. It's a test that's going to check your practical information. So you have to basically demonstrate how you can deal with the patients, how you actually work practically, all in all. And after that, you have to appear for the exam, that is NCLEX RN. So registration fees for this exam would be $360. That's in Canadian. And after that, you can actually work in the profession or the area what you're looking at. Now, based upon my research and talk with few of my friends over here in nursing sector, critical care nursing is one of the program very popular which can actually help you, and you can always look for the more information in my description box below. That's for nurses especially. Now, once you are through, you can actually work as a LPN, that is licensed practical nurse, or RN, that's registered nurse. So these are the 2 professions I'm going to talk about today. So pay scale, what you can expect for LPN is around $60,000 to $80,000 per annum. And for registered nurse, you can expect a pay package in between $80,000 to $110,000, and it can go beyond that. Now, working hours are a little strenuous for nurses, and hats off to them, especially during this COVID situation. It's basically 4 days a week you will be working, and 3 days would be off. So we have a benchmark, like you will be considered as a full-time if you're working for 40 hours per week. Now, if you go beyond 40 hours, you will be paid with $40 per hour, like with extra hours. So if you're working for 41 hours, so you'll be paid for that extra hours. So that's why you can always get more money. But yes, it's a challenging job since it would be like 12 to 13 hours of work, like 12 hours of working on day-to-day basis. And now you can be placed in long-term care or major hospitals. Then is a cardiac unit or delivery unit. So overall, it's a good profession, and you can actually earn a lot of money. So this is all for registered nurse. So now let's move on to our second topic, that is teachers. So second profession is teachers. It's again a regulated profession over here in Canada, which means if you're working as a teacher back in your home country, you cannot work as a teacher unless and until you improve your credentials and you get the certification. Now, first and foremost, once you land over here, it's strongly recommended to assess your qualification through a recognized body. I'm going to provide the information in the description box below. And after that, you have to acquire the provincial professional teaching certificates. Now, this vary from provinces to provinces, and the validity for this program is actually for 3 years, which means that you have to renew your license with every 3 years. And based upon the recommendation of your principal, you can actually turn into a permanent professional certificate. So which means that your teacher, your principal has to just state that, yes, this person seems to be pretty good with kids, and he's got immense amount of knowledge in teaching, and I would strongly recommend him or her to acquire the permanent certificate. Now, You can place into public schools, private, Catholic, and the session over here actually starts from September and it goes till June. You'll be entitled to all kind of benefits like vacation pay, insurance benefits, and all that. Under this program, you can also you can teach from kindergarten to grade 3, grade 4, grade 5, and you will have to cover all kind of subjects like math, science, English. So that would be the pattern. Now let's talk about the pay scale, how much you can expect on yearly basis under this category. About the pay scale of university professor. So university professor will be able to get around 100,000 to 130,000 per annum. For school principal, it will be in between $90,000 to $120,000. And for school teacher like secondary and higher secondary, they can expect a package in between 60,000 to 80,000, or maybe like more than 80,000, depending upon the level of experience they have. And then the primary school teacher will be able to get again from 50,000 to 80,000, and it can go beyond also. So pay package actually depend upon the number of years what you have. So for entry level, of course, the pay package would be a little less. So, but if you have more than, like say, 5 years of experience, it will be more, and so goes on. Now you will be paid bi-weekly. That means twice in a month, and usually the working hours would be from 8 a.m. in the morning till 3 o'clock for the teachers. So that's all for the teacher category. Now let's move on to our administrative and customer care. Okay, so now let's talk about our third category, that is administrative and customer care support. So as I mentioned in the beginning of my video, that it's not a regulated profession. However, if you are able to get good certification in administrative field, you can earn up to $110,000. And this I'm talking based upon my understanding and talk with all my friends in finance and banking sector, along with the administrative one. So now the first certification program which would be recommended highly is CAPM, that is Certified Associate in Project Management. So if you are able to get this certification, you can actually earn between $90,000 to $110,000 per annum. And the second program is CCAP, that is Canadian Certified Administrative Professionals. This is again a very popular program, and if you're able to do that, you will be able to get a good amount of money. Now let's talk about the pay scale of various professions under administrative roles. So let's talk about the pay scale of various professions under administrative category, and then I'm going to cover about the contact center, or that is customer care. Now, if you are a CAPM certified, you'll be able to get in between $90,000 to $110,000. That's actually a very high package. And if you're an executive assistant, you'll be able to get in between $45,000 to $90,000. Again, depending upon the level of experience and years of experience what you have. Now, next, if you're working as an admin or admin assistant, you will be able to get in between $35,000 to $65,000. So these are the basic pay scale on yearly basis. Again, 40 hours of working, and you'll be eligible for offs, and then insurance benefits and vacation pay and all kind of health benefits would be there. Now let's move on to our customer support segment. Now over here in banks and various telecommunication industry, customer care is actually bread and butter, I would say. And after this COVID situation, they have been surge in number of jobs what we are expecting in these professions. In fact, various IT companies have moved their directions to remote work, and they have actually extended a lot of customer support. So there are companies like Shaw, TELUS, and there are various banks like BMO or ATB for say in Alberta. Then is TD Bank and Scotia Banks. They all are hiring customer support, and it's one of the profession you actually can get into if you have good communication skills, like soft skills. Along with that, you don't need a certification. It's just that number of years of experience, and you can actually work from home. So that's adding benefits. Now, if you're working as a customer care manager, that's a senior role, you will be able to get a payroll in between 45,000 to 80,000. Also, you can go beyond that, depending upon, again, the experience of the industry, what you're going into. And the second is a customer support, that is call center executive or customer care support, you can actually get it in between the package of $35,000 to $60,000 plus insurance and all kind of health benefits will be there. So this is all for today. I hope I have been able to clarify all your doubts related to two of the regulated professions, that teachers and nurses, and then administrative and contact centers. So if you like my video, I would strongly recommend to subscribe to my channel. I will be covering more regulated professions in my upcoming videos, like IT professionals or professions related to banking and accounting. So if you have any question, you can always write back to me. And related to all the information what we have discussed pertaining to these professions, I'm going to send all the information in the description box below. So stay safe and stay happy. Take care.